I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to my deck walkthrough, talk about the Modern Witch Tarot from Lisa Sterle. And this deck has been out since 2019. It was on my wish list for a while. I took my hiatus, so I never got it because I wanted to wait until I was ready to come back to talk about this beauty with all of you guys. And first off, let me just say, love this deck. It's Rider Waite, but meets 21st century. And it's so inclusive, and there's so much representation, races, different sizes, ages, lifestyles. It's everything. So I'm sure you've seen it floating around on Instagram, but here is Maven Unmasked's take on it. The inside of the box is cute. Look at that, it's cute. Okay, so on the back, and lovely, this is the publisher is Liminal 11. Okay, so I had my eyes on this for a long time, waiting for it to come out. So, but I like that it opens like this. At first, when I unboxed it, I was almost a little annoyed by it because I'm used to, just taking the top off, but I actually prefer this, I think. So on the back, it says, Modern Witch Tarot is a magical take on traditional tarot symbolism inspired by fashion and modern witches from every walk of life. Spark your imagination, seek your inner wisdom, and discover your true power. Okay, so it's a complete 78 card deck with an introductory booklet from Sterling Ethos in New York is also the publisher. So Liminal 11 and Lisa Sterle are the creators. Okay, so, and I love, thank you for giving our little Cocoa Puff girl on the cover. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so we've got our little MW here on all sides, and then we've got this on the bottom from Liminal 11. I left this, you don't have to, it's perforated so you can rip it off, but I feel like for me it protects my cards, and I'm an avid, as I'm sure you know, tarot collector, so it's really all about preserving the integrity of the cards, so I left it alone. There is, oh, that's not it, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Two things. So we have this little insert that surprised me when I took it out. It says, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So I like this little reminder, especially, for readers of all, if you've been reading cards forever or you've been reading them like 2 days, it's a great reminder. I do really think this deck would be a perfect deck for beginners. If you're looking to get your first tarot deck, start with something like this, especially if you feel like Rider Waite Smith is just kind of like, that's how I felt about the art with my first Rider Waite deck. If you are interested about decks for beginners, I'll have to make an updated video for it, but I do have a tarot deck for beginners video where I kind of get into choosing your first tarot deck and all of that. There's also this additional card, everything is fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's not fine, but it's fine, deck that I'm sure you've seen, floating around the internet. I think there was like a pin or something for it as well, you make it your background on your phone, so a little bit of humor in this, so modern, and we love that. Okay, so Guidebook, super teeny, you guys, super teeny, super thin. I guess it's like the traditional little white booklet from Rider Waite. Okay, it's really teeny. Let's see how many pages this is of just card meanings. Oh, and before I get into that, the extra cards. So this, the Everything is Fine. She says, the Everything is Fine card can be used to replace the 10 of Swords. A version of this card with this tagline was the first I drew for the deck. So that's how I first came to hear about this deck, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, so towards the back of the book, we got the Inner Wheel spread, the Cunning Path spread, the 4 Powers, tarot spreads, 3 card spread, 1 card spread, 4 card spreads. She talks a little bit about reading the tarot. And so there's 40, let's see. There's a foreword, an introduction, and then she starts talking about the major arcana on page 8, and then we get into card meetings on page 10, and then it goes to page 46 or 47. So about 37 pages of card definitions, okay? So there's a small imagery production of the cards here, and then it's just basic. There's no upright or reversal definitions here. It just talks about the cards and then what it may mean for you. There is a table of contents. So there's a forward by, excuse me if I mispronounce your name, Vita Ayala. V-I-T-A is the first name. Second name is, her last name is A-Y-A-L-A. Then there's an introduction. Then again, like I said, majors, minors, readings, spreads, and extra cards. And again, this was published in 2019. So really, really cute. We like her. We like her. So a little bit from the introduction. It all started with the 10 of Swords. I was a few years into a dead-end design job that was slowly draining my creativity, my passion for art, and my general faith in humanity. On one particularly terrible day, I was feeling my absolute lowest, doubting myself and the path I'd taken. I didn't know how to escape my situation, and all options seemed equally terrifying and awful. Through luck or fate, I was somehow reminded of the 10 of Swords. I flipped through my deck, and there I was staring at this card and feeling it in my bones. I made the very first illustration of the Modern Witch Tarot deck that day when everything is fine was the thing I'd been telling myself for a long time. So I feel like reading all of this. I'm just going to read all of this because I'm really feeling it. My self-esteem and perceived artistic worth was at an absolute bottom when I drew that illustration. Then, unbelievably, the image resonated with people. It resonated with a lot of people, more than any other piece of art I'd ever made. I realized then that through my pain and misery, I had finally arrived somewhere on the other side. My wish is that you can turn to this deck for answers or for guidance when you're feeling absolutely awful or full of love and joy. I hope that these cards can be a tool for you to work through the pain or to grow to understand your choices or solidify some spark of inspiration. I hope that you too can find the path you need to take. Lisa Sterle. So I felt really touched by that. So that's why I wanted to read it to you guys. Normally I read like a little paragraph. I don't read the whole thing, but it was short. And I thought it was very sweet. So the cardstock is awesome. She hit the nail on the head, baby. Let me tell you. Personally, I don't really care about gloss or matte. If I had to make a decision, I guess I'd prefer matte cards just because texture is really a thing for me, especially when I'm reading, but I don't mind the gloss. Love this color, love the M and the W. You know, you have all the suits on there. You got the evil eye over here. The cardstock is banging, you guys. Look at this. I mean, when I unboxed it, I was like, are these cards sticking together? No, they're just that thick, but they're not thick in a bad way, and they're not overly thin. It's like postcard stock, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable into card stocks and all that, but I'll just tell you, I love it. So this is about how big it is in the hands. And we'll just go through some cards. So we have the Empress here. Okay. For some reason that makes me think of, not Tina Turner, but like Tina Turner, Shaka Khan, like that kind of vibe with this Empress. I don't know why. I feel like 70s glam, Foxy Cleopatra, Foxy Brown kind of thing. The Emperor. Again, I love how inclusive this deck is. I feel like everyone is represented. Well, I won't say everyone because I don't want to single anyone out if you feel like you aren't represented. But for the most part, in my little bit of time working with these cards, I will say just about everyone is. You know, all different types of styles. Excuse me. I love that there's also something here with the Eight of Wands other than just the wand shooting through the air. Yay. There's a motorcycle there. We love that. We at Maven Unmasked love that. Okay. The Five of Cups. So this to me, okay, so we see the Brooklyn Bridge, right? And I never really thought about this right now, but I'm going to say it. So, you know, in Sex and the City, where it's the episode where Miranda and Steve, you know, they're having issues and the therapist was talking to them and they're like, okay, well, you know, go to the Brooklyn Bridge and, you know, at 5 o'clock or whatever time it was, 7 o'clock, whatever. And if one of you shows up and the other doesn't, you know, it's over. If both of you show up, then, you know, everything is rekindled and you're ready to move forward as a couple. So this makes me think of, oh, what would have happened if Steve didn't show up? Ah. So when you're learning to read cards, of course, try to attach it to something that speaks to you. I have something in my throat. Okay. I don't want to show you everything because I do want you to make some discoveries for yourself. But I will say I am really, really pleased with this. I love the colors. I love how bright they are, but they still, you know, little pops of pinks, you know, and brighter blues every now and then. But for the most part, it stays pretty traditional in that aspect. So love, love, love that. Four of Wands. That's funny. Five of Wands. Makes me think of like anime, just from the schoolgirl outfit some of them are wearing. Page of Cups, she's so cute. I know I said I wasn't going to show them all to you. Oh, I love the Seven of Pentacles. I think it's really thoughtful. I don't have a green thumb at all. Don't bring any plants around me. I'll kill them, maybe because I'm better at talking to the dead than a live plant. But yeah, love this depiction of the Eight of Pentacles. I'm thinking maybe this is an ode to Lisa Sterle herself as a creative designer. You know, working so hard. So I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but that's just what it says to me when I look at it. Let's see. This Hermit. Cute, right? She's cute. Five of Pentacles. King of Wands. See, and here's like a little pop of pink with the Ace of Cups. So I love that. That's awesome. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. And I have to say, as a Black woman, other than like a quote unquote Black deck or a deck by a Black creator, this, I think, along with the Light Seers Tarot, has the most depictions of Blacks, African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, that I've seen. So I really appreciate that. I feel like it doesn't have to be, oh, it's the niche, like this is the Black deck. I feel like anybody, you know, not that only Black people can use the Black deck, but again, the inclusivity. So I really, really appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you. And I love, hey, shout out to the plus size girls. We are beautiful. We are gorgeous. We are hot fire flames too. So rock your curves. Wear it proudly. Love this depiction of the Three of Pentacles. When I was flipping through the cards for the first time, I was like, yes, we love it. Queen of Cups, Little Mermaid, so cute. Ten of Cups, so cute. I just, makes me so super happy. Judgment. Love this Judgment card as well. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups. The Fool. You know how sometimes you'll be busy texting on your phone, listening to music, and you run into somebody or fall into a water fountain or something like that. Yeah. That's the Fool. 10 of Pentacles. Our girl, Miss Cocoa Puff, the Magician. Hey, girl. Love this one, too. Here is our 10 of Swords, also known as our Everything is Fine card that I showed you earlier. We have our Page of Swords. We have our Knight of Swords. 10 of Wands. Death. And I think because too, for me, I feel like the images are clearer. Not that Rider-Waite-Smith isn't. Maybe it's just because the colors are different. I don't know. But I feel like, you know, the little extra people here, of course they all mean something, but now I can feel it more than just knowing it from the definition, if that makes sense. Temperance. Three of Swords. The Devil. The Tower. It's like, oof, girl, may want to get that checked out. She's been impaled fully. The Moon. I love this depiction of the moon because it's not just like, oh, it's the dogs and the, you know, howling in the dark. It's, you know, women with the mask on, and then there's, you know, Creature of the Black Lagoon lurking here in the background. You know, I love that depiction of the moon. I think it's spot on and gorgeous. Strength. King of Cups. And Two of Swords. So that is just a little bit from the Modern Witch Tarot. I don't think I'm gonna pull cards on this one, but I've been pretty active again on my Instagram and on my TikTok, so you'll get to hear me read from these plenty. I don't want this video to be too long, but you'll definitely see me using these. Look at how beautiful they are, and the colors is just wonderful. You outdid yourself, Lisa Sterle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So with all of that being said, please, pretty please, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell for notifications so you never miss a Maven Unmasked unboxing, walkthrough, first impressions, monthly readings. We'll pick those back up again soon. Spiritual tips, you know, all those fun things that I love to do here at Maven Unmasked, and some new things too. I am now on TikTok, you guys, as well. So I'll be doing quick little like spiritual tip videos and things over there for just quick tidbits of information. And then I'll make longer videos as well to go more in depth into those things if you would like a little bit more in-depth knowledge of them. So my first one up is spiritual clearing on a budget, because one of you guys asked me, someone on TikTok asked me, you know, energy clearing is great and all that. What if I don't have any of those tools? So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about tarot tips for beginners. We'll talk about the difference between tarot and oracle. And then at some point I'll make longer videos on all of those subjects. But TikTok on Maven Unmasked on TikTok, Maven Unmasked on Instagram. I've been super active there. So again, if you see anything that I create or post, please like it, please leave a comment, please tag your friends, share it with your friends, post it on your story, whatever. I'm really trying to get back to being more deeply involved with the community and with all of you and getting to know all of you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, there is links for that in my Instagram bio, my TikTok bio. I'll probably put my website down below this video, or I'll just tell it to you now, www.MavenUnmasked.com. But have a great one, lovelies. Bye.